Good afternoon. Welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather. Clicked on to long-range weather forecast discussion for June 6th to 20th. For June 6th to 10th, we're expecting a nearly zone of flow across the nation. You can see it here. And we have a trough will be in the west and above normal heights over the east central states. And the flow remains blocked due to this ridge here across the North Atlantic. And we go through the days. We don't see much of a change really. Some differences in amplitude and depth, but overall the same thing. Okay, during this period, okay, things get a little hairy now. During this period, we will have deep tropical moisture that will spread northward ahead of Cristobal, or whatever it forms. And for now, currently landfall will be early next week, and this will keep the threat of heavy rain along the middle and lower Mississippi Valley into the Ohio Valley, Great Lakes, depending on the actual storm. So we'll take a look at a couple of things. Here's a satellite picture of the system. It's over land. It has a broad circulation, so weakening will be slow. And then we're going to have a southerly flow that will push this northward, as you saw on the map. This is the current advisory. This is as of 5 p.m. It is at latitude 18.3 north, 91.8 west. Maximum sustained winds are 50 miles per hour. And it's just crawling now to the southeast at 3 miles per hour. So this is the expected path that the system is supposed to take. It's supposed to lift northward. So during this period, we're going to take a look at the heavy rainfall that's forecast across the southeast and central Gulf Coast states. Okay, you can see the moisture from Cristobal approaching in the deeper purples and oranges, right? That's 5 inches, maybe 5 to 6. And then it moves into the region, into the lower Mississippi Valley. As I said, that's the GFS. Here's the European. I had to sneeze. And so we can see the heavy rainfall here. Now we're going to take a look at the movement of the system. Let me see if I have the map. Okay, you can see here the L down at the lower part of the screen, right down here, lifting northward. And it brings it into Louisiana. This can still change. There's a lot of different things. Like there's 2 ridges. We have a ridge out here over the Atlantic. We have another ridge out here, a hot ridge in the west. And it can move right up to this area. Also, it can move further to the east. Now, another thing is that we're having a trough over the northern Gulf, and that could inhibit a very strong storm to develop. Okay, so therefore we're expecting above normal precipitation for much of this area here due to the rain from Cristobal. Below normal here. This is due in this area due to fronts moving through the region. Okay, we're going to look at the period now for June 11th to the 15th. And little overall change expected in the flow. Trough in the west. Above normal heights here in the east. Nearly zone of flow. So overall for this forecast period, I am forecasting below normal temperatures here. And I'm forecasting anomalies of 4 to 6 degrees. Below normal, above normal temperatures forecast for this region. And the anomalies of 4 to 6 degrees above normal are forecast. For precipitation, calling for below normal precipitation for this region here. Probability of occurrence, excuse me, is 35%. Also below normal here. And above normal precipitation forecast for this region here. Probability of occurrence is 35%. Now we get to the later part of the forecast. This is for June 16th to the 20th. And Models are split. The GFS and the European ensembles has a trough here and over the northeast, a ridge across this area, as the NAEFS has a zone of flow with near to above normal heights. So does the GFS ensembles. So as a compromise, I'm forecasting this forecast period. Let me get to the map. I am forecasting above normal temperatures here, and I'm forecasting anomalies of 6 degrees or more will be across this area here. Below normal temperatures are forecast for the northeast and the northern mid-Atlantic, with anomalies of 2 degrees below normal. And for precipitation, calling for below normal precipitation here. Probability of occurrence is 35 to 45%. And then we have above normal precipitation here. Probability of occurrence is 35%. Oh, want to get to this other thing. Okay, here's the surface map of Central America. Here's Cristobal. Here's the surface map for this region. Another thing I want to show is the temperatures. It's very hot across portions of the west. You can see we have temperatures near over 100 degrees in parts of the west, 90s further to the north. So that's with that ridge over much of the western U.S. The trough is more centered out here towards the northwest and the west coast. Okay, that's all for now. That's the long range weather forecast discussion for June 6th to 20th. Thanks for coming to Jim Lumley's World of Weather, and have a good day.